Hey, hello everyone. In this video, I'll be explaining about a Burp Suite, which is a web application pen testing tool. Uh, Whenever we are opening the Burp Suite, we'll be finding this interface usually. This is not a updated one, so there will be updated 2024.6. But there will not there will not be a much difference compared to the this version and that version. So let me go through the tabs once. So you'll be having a dashboard, target, proxy, intruder, repeater, collaborator, sequencer, decoder, comparer, log or extensions, and also basically we'll be using a few tabs normally as part of day-to-day web application pen testing. So here we can see like there really options called new scan, new live task. So in the community version, like it is a professional version actually. Uh, in the community versions you won't be having this new scan options, I think so. They'll be blocked in here, and some of the uh, options are not there in the community version. There are only available in the professional version only. So let me go through one by one. So anything which is happening through the Burp Suite will be we can see, you can be able to see in the dashboard. So whether there may be a logs or any live scans which you are performing, or any particular active scans or passive scans which you are performing, all things will be displayed here. So if any traffic goes through the Burp Suite, it will also be you can see, you can able to see the traffic here. And next we'll go to the target tab. First, we can see like what are the things in the new scanner also. Okay, you can see a API scanner, a web app scan. So basically, we'll be dealing with a web application scan. Like so, we'll be having that crawl and audit. Crawl and audit. What is meant by crawl and what is meant by audit means like crawl is like searching the pages, like hidden pages, or maybe whatever the pages which are hidden in the particular web application. So it will crawl all the pages present in that application. Audit means like it is testing for the security vulnerabilities in that application. So crawl and audit, that is that is the meaning of that words. And you can configure the scan like lightweight or deep scan. So if you want to perform a heavy scan, so you can go with the deep scan and all. If we have any sort of login credentials for that particular website, you can give a username and password. Like if you are testing for any sort of login page, you can give a login credentials also. Resource pool in the sense like the default, it will be sending a 10 request. Uh, like it will be sending a 10 request per milliseconds, or whatever the thing it is. So you can create a custom pools also. Like you will be able to minimum request will be 100 or 1000 depending on the power of CPU you are using. So if you create a new resource pool here, so it will be using your own system memory only. So if your system is not that much of capable of performing the heavy scans, maybe there will be a chance of hanging your system. So your system will hang. So I'll prefer a normal default pool only. Normally we don't use such sort of scans. So I'll show you how we'll scan the target also. Okay. If we go here, there will be a sitemap, scope, crawl paths, and also if we okay, let's open a website. There will be an inbuilt browser in the Burp Suite, so we'll use that one rather than configuring a external browser. We'll be using an internal browser only. So it is the internal browser. Whatever the thing we search here, we'll go through the Burp Suite only. See here it is intercepted. So if we off the intercept, then it will load. Intercept, what intercept will do means like it will stop the request in the middle, and it will allow you to modify the request. If you want to change anything in the request, you can be able to tamper all the parameters using the intercept. And if you send that request, like let's say I want to load the Google, it is loading directly. If I on this intercept, it will not load because here it has been intercepted. What I will do means I will delete everything. and I'll forward it. I'll delete everything and I'll forward it. What I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to tamper the requests which are coming from the coming from the browser, even though it is going to the thing. So we are actually, I'm telling how to use this thing. Normally what we'll do means we are seeing in multiple parameters here. What are the whatever the things here in the red color, we call it as a different types of parameters. So for testing purpose, we'll send this to the repeater. Right click on this one. There is a tab called a repeater. We can see here a repeater, and there will be a tab called as a intruder also over there. See, it is an intruder. We can send directly to the intruder, directly to the repeater, and all. So if we send this request, we'll be getting the response. Okay, and we'll try multiple types of attacks using this repeater. We may be able to perform some host header injection by providing some other website. So whether we can check whether it is redirecting. So sometimes if it is vulnerable to the host header injection attack, so it will be giving a follow redirection thing. So it will automatically redirect to the malicious website and all. So that testing purpose, we can use this repeater. This is we can check what are the request, tampered request, and a tampered response, and everything we can see here. And one more thing here, the intruder will be used very much useful in sort of like brute forcing type of attacks. Let's see. I'll I'll open I'll open a test website. Let me open a test website. Okay, this is a test website. So in this test website, what we'll do means we are trying to log in. The password and login password and everything is a admin only. So but we are not trying to log in currently. We are trying to explore the intruder tab. On the login, the request come to here. We can see admin 1234 password and all. If attacker don't know what the password and the username means, he will randomly choose the usernames, he will randomly choose the passwords. So for that one, we'll send it to the intruder, and in the intruder tab there will be a four options. Sniper in the sense we can attack only one position only. Battering ram, we can attack in the two positions but only one payload. In the pitchfork, number of usernames equal to number of passwords. That is how it works. Cluster bomb in the sense it will take one username and it will check against all the passwords we have given. Let's go for the cluster bomb. Okay, and before that we need to add two positions. We need to test this UID and password, right? Add and password add. Okay, we have selected the cluster bomb and go for that one. Payload set, there will be two payloads because we have selected the two positions, right? So you can add manually also, add like that, or else you can select from the list. If it is if your Burp Suite is a professional version, you will be able to get all these usernames by default. It is the first one, and in the second one I'll be adding, I know admin is the username and password, but for sake of testing I'm showing this to you, passwords and all. Okay, and we have selected two positions and we have given two sample lists. Okay, and we'll start the attack. Intruder attack has been started. Okay, so if we see for everything, payload 1, payload 2, admin, so login credentials we have given used a UID admin, password admin, and the response is not to found. You will be trying the brute forcing here. Yeah, first it is trying with the payload number 2 only admin. After that it is trying with the all the usernames, one single one. You can see down here how many combinations will be there. Nearly 3 crores combinations. So we are not planning to attack this website that much, because attacking with the cluster bomb may cause disruption in the service lost. So it will be a type of DOS attack. So we will not perform this one. We'll pass this attack and we'll close this one. This is how basically this one. Basically, the intruder will be performed. Intruder attacks will be performed. And if we see here in the intercept, the attack, the thing will be like this only. If we send this forward only, it will go. Let's send admin. We can run. Yeah, it has been logged in. I change in between. I changed that 1 2 3 4 to the admin, right? So admin is the right correct credentials. So it has been logged in. If it has been 1 2 3 4, it will not logged in because of the credentials were wrong. If we see here in the proxy, intercept is off, and in the HTTP history, there will be all the history which we have run in our browser. The bank main page, do login page, what are the credentials which we are provided. See, we have provided in the web application 1 2 3 4. But while in the interceptor, I modified this 1 2 3 4 to the admin. That's why it has been logged in. Okay, and we can see all the traffic, Google traffic, including Google traffic and all. Okay, and if we see here WebSocket history, it is not that much of necessary for us. And we can see the proxy details. In the proxy we can see 127.0.0.1 and 8080. So whatever the thing which is directed to the burp suite will be coming to that 8080 port. The burp suite is intercepting the port number 8080. So the traffic is coming from this browser to the web burp suite through 8080 port. Okay, and when we go to the target website, we can see the multiple targets, right? These are all the targets which we have visited from this browser. We have visited play Google, like these are all related to the Google only. And after the demo.testware is the only website which we have uh, manually entered, and we have manually checked this thing. And let's put this one under the scope, and first add this one to the scope. Okay, we have added this thing to the scope, and we can click on that thing. Like there will be a sitemap filter, right? So we can see here, show only scope items, apply. Okay, there is only one thing. We can right click this thing, actively scan this the host. So if we put that active scan here, we can see it is calling and auditing and all. Okay, first you can check what are the things. There will be a clear text submission of the passwords, a cross domain refer leakage and all. If this active scan completes, we'll be receiving a multiple vulnerabilities which we will be able to check whether these are the false positives or the true positives. Let's see, like we can be able to see one of the high vulnerabilities, right? So what is this clear text submission of the password? So what is the request? Clear text password, right? We are sending the clear text password to the admin, and we are getting a session. So whatever the credentials which you are passing, they are going in the plain text. That is what he is telling. And we also seen that thing, right? We have intercepted the target thing, and we have changed that to password 1 2 3 4 and all. Like see, do login page. In the do login page, password is 1 2 3 4 admin, and also this is called as a clear text. They have not implemented any security measure for this username and password field. So we will recommend this to developers to please implement encryption or encoding, some sort of encoding. Not we encoding will not say, we say encryption. So because encryption will not be able to decrypt the things. and this is how basically we'll check for vulnerabilities here. And in the repeater, most of the times we'll be using the repeater only, and most of the times we'll be using the intercept. Mostly we'll use this intercept and repeater only. And when it comes to the collaborator is like is used for testing blind attacks. Let's say we have started this thing and we'll be generating a 10 payloads. Okay, what are all the 10 payloads? We'll go and see. Open a notepad. We have generated 10 payloads. See, there will be a URL type we have got. And what we'll do means, like, sometimes some vulnerabilities we may not be able to see the output of the vulnerability. In that place, we'll provide this domain. So when this domain is executed on the server side, this Burp Suite will receive a will receive that the some server has been executed some this domain. So there may be a possibility of a blind sort of injection, or maybe blind sort of attack, blind SSRF, maybe blind cross executing, maybe some sort of blind attacks, blind injection attacks are possible because of this collaborator. This is how we usually use that collaborator. And sequencer, like a sequencer in the sense, like we may be able to live capture whatever the website which you are currently presenting, what are the traffic which is flowing. We'll directly capture live capture the things and all. And if it is not, we can manually load those things. Usually we'll not use this sequencer that much. And when it comes to the decoder, so decoder means whatever the things like if it is encoded content will be easily decoded by this decoder. And comparer means, like, if we have a two request, one is like from the normal user, one is from the administrator user, what are the differences between the two user headers, or maybe two user requests, two user responses, and we can compare those two requests, or maybe those two responses easily. And you can be able to easily find out what are all the changes we can made, what are all the parameters we can tamper and all. Okay, and a logger means, like, all the logs will be saved here. And if you want to check any particular log, you can be able to check that thing. So see, you have got everything, hostpay.com and all host. So what it is doing is server web collaborator and all. It is getting all the things. I'll show you that thing also. Okay, you can see here the extensions tab. Extensions tab also, there are some extensions which I have installed. Normally extensions are like which are used for extra pen testing. So some sort of things you need not to do manually. Those will be actually we can automate using some these extensions. So for that purpose, we can use these extensions. See, like, this is active scan plus plus. This will scan for some sort of template injections and all automatically. So which will give a which will give us the results in the dashboard. We can see here. So it found five vulnerabilities, high severity vulnerabilities five. This is a medium severity, low severity, informational. Basically informational we will not consider. We'll consider high, medium, and low only. So we'll check whether it is these are the false positives or the true positives and all. We'll need to check manually. And see, here is the burp suit. It is it has given some content on all cross-site scripting payload here, which has been reflected there. We need to check everything, page by page, and everything we need to check manually after generating this report. And like burp suit will report that customer will not accept. We need to prepare our own report. We need to check manually each and every vulnerability here. This is how basically we use the burp suit in the web application pen testing. If you have any doubts, please feel free to comment in the comment section. I'll answer them. Thank you.